I love Mondays.
Love Monday. The sun's out. It's a beautiful day.
It is.
Time to make some money.
And people like to say no. Every prospect, I think, says no, Steve, no matter who you're talking to. And a lot of times it's like this reflex no.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. A phone call. And you get a phone call and then you're asking them questions and they say no. Like, what do you do when you are doing that?
That's, Jesse, that's one of the basics of prospecting. It happens to me every single day. 90% of the people, when I'm calling prospects on the phone and I ask a couple of questions, about the sale of their house or why their house came off the market, I try, first of all, you don't ask yes or no questions, but even if they don't say no, they're going to have a negative response usually and try to get you off the phone. Like, I'm not interested or no. I mean, if you go into a department store and you're looking around at, wherever it is, you're looking around for clothes and you have a salesperson come up to you and they ask, can I help you with something? Are you looking for anything? What do you say?
I'm good. Thanks.
Okay.
No, I need your help.
I can appreciate that, Jesse, that you don't need any help. But is there anything specific that you might be looking for or a specific size that we can help you with?
Oh, interesting. I like the question there.
There.
So what you're saying is asking a question keeps the conversation going and maybe just accepting their reflex no kind of ends the conversation there and bye.
It's a natural reflex for everybody to say no or to try to get rid of the salesperson. That's why as a trained salesperson, we need to become comfortable with asking the next question in the series of questions that we're asking to get the desired result that we're trying to get. So it's important for me, for what I do is I repeat and affirm what they say. And then I go on to the next question. I repeat and affirm what they say and I go on to the next question. So I keep going on to the next question until you eventually break down that barrier of that reactionary resistance. And you then get them to create a little bit of a rapport with them and find out their motivation. And then there's other steps that come into play. But to make it easy, we already understand they're going to have that reaction. So we need to train to be ready for that and move on to the next question.
But you never find out the motivation if you don't keep asking those questions, right? If you don't get past that no, you haven't done your job as a salesperson, it sounds like.
Correct. That's all part of the sales process, part of the prospecting process that we go through.
Yeah. And you're supposed to help them, right? I mean, even if you, like you said, the department store, you walking in, your goal is to help them make a decision. I mean, that's, as a salesperson, that's what we're doing. We're helping people make a decision. But if you don't get past their initial confrontation,
that resistance, I mean, and don't, you can't take it personal. That's just human nature. So that's why at Extreme Agents, that's what we do. We coach people to get through those walls, those barriers. And it's going to it makes a huge difference in the number of conversions you can make on your prospecting. So understand there's going to be a reactionary resistance or reactionary no by prospects. Repeat and affirm what they say and move on to the next question in the process, in the script.
And that's why question-based selling works so well. Like asking, you have a list of questions already on your sheet. When you're calling or you're talking to anybody, you might as well go to the next question on your list.
And that's why the scripts are set up so we aren't asking yes or no questions as well, to try to eliminate that and get them to have a response.
Awesome. All right. Well, I hope you guys jotted down a couple notes there, because this is one thing that separates the amateurs from the professionals is getting past the reflex nose when you're calling. Because you're going to talk to 100 people. Guess what? A bulk of them are going to just say no right up front. And if you don't not train and you don't use those skills, you'll never get past those 90 people to find the ones that are going to say yes. So great tip.
Thank you about, man. I appreciate it, Jesse. You have a good day.
You too, bud. You guys
be safe
out there. Cheers.
All right.